So just a few days ago I noticed that my front right low beam is out, so I'm triggering the high beam. As you can see, the high beams still work, but when you go back to low beams, the right side doesn't work. So let's go ahead and fix that. Pop the hood. Real easy stuff here, guys. And I've changed a lot of light bulbs on cars, especially more modern cars. And as far as the Versa, it doesn't get any easier than this. Some cars are a complete nightmare, involving removing the bumper, the entire headlight. So of course, first you want to verify which one is out. In my case, it's going to be the right side or the passenger side. In your case, it may be the driver's side, but it's just as easy. So there's going to be a tab right here on top of the connector. You just press down on it and kind of pull back. It is a pretty stubborn tab, so you do have to press on it pretty hard. And here's a close-up shot of how it works as you press down on it. Next, you have to remove the retainer ring for the light bulb. It's just like a collar. You want to get your hand on it and turn it counterclockwise. There's going to be like a first initial pop, and you have to do it again until you hear that second louder pop. That's when it's free. Now in my case, my car's a 2015 and all this stuff's original. I've never had to change this stuff, so it's pretty stuck on there, pretty stubborn. And at this point, the light bulb should pull straight out, but giving a little bit of a twisting motion can help. The only thing holding on the light bulb at this point is that orange O-ring, as you can see. So what you want to do now is grab your light bulb and compare it to your new one. And yeah, you see what's going on here. We have the wrong part. So here's a pro tip. Whenever you buy light bulbs for your car, never open the package until you can confirm that you have the correct part. Clearly, they sold me the wrong part. It happens a lot more often than you think. So I had to make another trip back to the auto parts store. I tried to get in the zone, auto zone, but unfortunately I had to go with O'Reilly's, and they were the ones that scammed me the first time. Anyway, as you can see, I got the correct part this time. So of course, this is a very specialty type of bulb, so it's pretty obvious when you have the correct one, but you also want to look inside of it and make sure the pins are correct. Another thing is, when you're opening a light bulb out of a package, never touch the light bulb with your fingertips ever, because the oils on your finger can actually decrease the life of that light bulb. I've seen it I just bit my tongue. I've seen it happen plenty of times. Never touch the light bulb, and if you do, make sure you clean it off pretty good. If you want the new light bulb to slide in really smooth and make it a lot easier to remove the next time, just go ahead and grab some grease. Make sure it's okay for O-rings. You can see I'm using Sil Glide here. It's perfectly fine for this, and you're gonna see how easy this thing comes in and out now compared to the first time when I was fighting it. That was a very satisfying like pop in, and that's how it should go in. And look how easily it comes out when the O-ring is lubricated. So I know on some cars they have a separate bulb for low and high beam. On Nissan Versa Note, it uses one bulb for both functions. So that's the nice thing about this. It's kind of like a double-sided sword, but it's nice when it's convenient. So basically, whether your low beam or high beam is out, change this same exact bulb and it's gonna fix your issue. So now you can reinstall that retainer collar and plug back in the electrical connector. Make sure you get that satisfying click so you know it's plugged in properly. Now we could turn on our low beams and ensure that everything's working. You could even trigger your high beams and make sure that that's working. Like I said, it's all one bulb for low and high beam. And as you can see, everything works great. If you own a Nissan Versa, be sure to check out my playlist that is dedicated just to this car, and I have plenty of videos doing all kinds of repairs on it. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and like always, thanks for watching.